Right fielder number 22, Charlie Vandenheuvel. The DH number 21, and number 18, Hudson Lee. Your starters. Pitching number 2, Kevin Medley. Shortstop number 8, Maddox Pencil. Third baseman number 10, Caden Kerner. First baseman number 7, Everett Hoven. Right fielder number 9, Beckett Friggin. Left fielder number 14, Will Keeneland. Catcher number 13, Ben Rayful. Second baseman number 6, Anders Hoven. And in center field number 4, Micah Larson. The head coach for the Bandits, John Hamilton, assisted by Scott Craig and Brent Nedlin. At this time, we ask everyone to rise, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Let's play ball.
You gotta get out there and play ball, he said.
And we welcome you to Championship Tuesday on St. Ferial Island, Dillman Memorial Field in Prairie du Chien for today's 19U Class A State Baseball Championship round as Little Chute takes on Westby Coon Valley on American Legion Postseason Baseball on Driftless Sports Network, presented by Subs and sponsored by Pizza Ranch in Prairie du Chien. My name is Tyler Dictanis, so I'm bringing the action for this first, potentially only game here today as Little Chute with a win clinches the championship. If Westby Coon Valley wins, we'll have another game later on this afternoon. We're getting things started a little bit early as we are expecting some weather coming in later on this afternoon. So we're going to try to get at least this first game in and try and squeeze in two potentially if weather does come in. For Little Chute, they will bat first. Westby Coon Valley is the home team. The batting order for LC. The shortstop, number 20, Reese Jotunbat, leads off. In the two spot, the center fielder, number 6, Trevor Verhagen. Batting third, the catcher, number 14, Garrett Whitman. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 30, Noah Facio. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 4, Will Jansen. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 7, Griffin Hank. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 22, Charlie Vandenhoevel. Batting eighth, the DH, number 21, Leighton DeBruin. Batting in place of the pitcher, number 17, Jaden Hermson. And rounding out the batting order for Little Chute, the left fielder, number 5, August Hawthorne. Reese Jotun stepping up to the plate to get things started. And the first pitch fouled off. And we're off and running at 11:46 a.m. in Prairie du Chien. 78 degrees the game time temperature. And the 0-1, this one hit up the middle for a base hit. Leadoff single for Reese Jotun. Gets a runner on for Little Chute. Wasting no time, getting things started early for the Mustangs. Reese Jotun aboard, Trevor Verhagen, a two-time DSN player of the game during the tournament, coming up to the plate, lefty batter. Both pitchers starting today are lefties. And this pitch high, ball 1. For Little Chute, undefeated on the tournament, defeated Campbellsport 7-0 on Saturday. Sunday defeated Westby 6-4. Then yesterday defeated Stratford 6-4 in comeback fashion, and also defeated Gaze Mills last night 5-1. As the 1-0 pitch fouled off to make the count 1 ball, 1 strike on Trevor Verhagen. Nedlin with the windup and the offering. Check swing. Looks like he went through, and he did. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes. In the outfield for Westby Coon Valley from left to right, it's Keenlitz, Larson, and Brigham. Then from third to first, Kerner, Fensel, Andershoven, and Everetthoven. Ben Rathel behind home plate. And the 1-2 lifted down the left field line. It's going to hook foul. Count stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes. For Westby Coon Valley, they defeated Prairie du Chien on Saturday 4-3. Lost to Little Chute 6-4 on Sunday. Defeated Horicon in 8 innings yesterday, early in the day, and then defeated Stratford last night 9-1. As this one, a chopper back to first base, and taking the bag is Everetthoven for the ground out.
Catcher, number 14, Garrett Whitman.
That'll move Reese Jotun over to second base. 1 on, 1 out. Brings up Garrett Whitman, the catcher. He's had multiple home runs in this tournament. First pitch. Outside, ball one. Again, double elimination format. Little Chute with a win, clinches it. Westby Coon Valley needs to win to force a winner-take-all matchup later on this afternoon. 2-0 the count on Garrett Whitman. 2-0, and this one ripped into left center field for a base hit. Jotun will round third. He's sprinting towards home. It'll be an RBI single for Garrett Whitman, and Little Chute's on the board.
First baseman, number 30, Noah Facio.
Brings up Noah Facio. Home plate umpire dusting off the plate before Facio steps in. Facio, the hero yesterday for Little Chute. Stratford had a 4-2 lead, or 4-3 lead, excuse me, with 2 outs in the top of the 7th, and Facio came through with a 3-run home run to put Little Chute up 6-4, and ultimately that would be the decisive score to keep Little Chute undefeated in the tournament. And this one, a ground ball up the middle. Anders Hoven fields it, tosses to Fensel at second base, gets the leadoff batter out. Facio grounds into a fielder's choice. 2 gone.
Second baseman, number 4, Will Jansen.
And that brings up Will Jansen. Will Jansen starting at second base today for the Mustangs. And the lefty deals. That one fouled off. Count is 0-1. Nedlund up to 13 pitches so far in the inning. The 0-1. And that misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Will Jansen, Griffin Hank in the on-deck circle for Little Chute. And the 1-1, swing on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Will Jansen. Jansen's trying to dig that one out of the dirt. As Nedlund gets the nod. Quick check at Facio at first. And the 1-2. Chop foul down the third base side. Keeps the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. First strikeout for Nedlund. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through half an inning here at Dillman Memorial Field on State Championship Tuesday. For Class A American Legion Baseball, our score 1-0. Little Chute in front of Westby Coon Valley. You're watching American Legion Postseason Baseball on Driftless Sports Network, presented by Sups. Sups.com, fuel your fitness journey with a wide selection of products from a locally owned company. Visit Sups in Fenimore, Dubuque, or Platteville, or shop online at Sups.com. Use promo code DSN online, or mention DSN at any Sups location to save 10% on your next purchase. Also brought to you in part by Pizza Ranch and Prairie du Chien, our lead coverage sponsor. Players and coaches in the tournament can enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet for just $9.99 throughout the tournament. It's a great way to refuel after the game with pizza, chicken, sides, and dessert. Stop by Pizza Ranch and Prairie du Chien and tell them you appreciate their support of local baseball and Driftless Sports Network. Westby Coon Valley up to bat for the first time in the game, trailing 1-0. And for the Bandits, their batting order goes like this, leading off the pitcher, number 2, Devin Nedlund. Batting second, the shortstop, number 8, Maddox Fensel. Batting third, the third baseman, number 10, Caden Kerner. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 7, Everett Hoven. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 9, Beckett Brigham. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 14, Will Keenlantz. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 13, Ben Rathel. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 6, Anders Hoven. And rounding out the batting order for Westby Coon Valley, the center fielder, number 4, Micah Larson. Jaden Hermson on the mound for Little Chute. And the defense behind him in the outfield from left to right, August Hawthorne, Trevor Verhagen, and Charlie Vandenheuvel. And then from third to first, Griffin Hank, Reese Joten, Will Jansen, and Noah Facio. Garrett Whitman behind home plate, catching for the lefty Hermson. Again, a lefty-on-lefty matchup in this championship round.
Leading off for the Bandits, the bottom of the first, the pitcher number 2, Devin Nedlin.
Here comes Devin Nedlin to lead things off for Westby Coon Valley. 1-0 score. Mustangs in front through half an inning, and the first pitch in the bottom of the first is in there for a called strike. Hermson with the 0-1 in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thanks for watching along on Facebook Live and YouTube. However you're watching us on this Tuesday late morning, closing in on the afternoon. Count goes to 2-1 on the leadoff batter, Devin Nedlin in the bottom of the first. 78 degrees, very humid. Bit of a haze over the Mississippi River, and this one fouled back. To make the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. And you can tell that there's weather going to be coming in at some point. The humidity definitely indicating that. And the 2-2. Downstairs, ball 3. Count is full on the leadoff batter, Devin Nedlin. Little Chute looking for its first ever state championship in Legion Baseball. And this one hit into right field for a base hit. And Devin Nedlin will be aboard. He's going to run to second. He may go for 3. Trips on second base, and he's going to go back. And Nedlin nearly had a triple, but he's going to stay put at second base. A stumbling double for Devin Nedlin. But the tying run in scoring position for Westby in the bottom of the first inning, bringing up Maddox Fensel, the shortstop for the Bandits. Showing bunt, and Fensel will bunt it over the backstop. Count is 0-1. Our game today is sponsored by the Frugal Floozies, helping you find the best deals on everything from fashion, everyday essentials. If you love saving money and still looking great, they've got you covered. Check them out on Facebook. Now Will Jansen playing right next to Hermson as this bunt is dropped. Whitman feels it, closes the glove on it, throws to first. And a well-executed sacrifice bunt for Maddox Fensel. Moves Nedlin over to third. Brings up Caden Kerner. Kerner drove in the winning run against Horicon in the first game yesterday. And the first pitch downstairs, ball 1. He's also been a very solid defender in the infield, for the Bandits. Quick check at first. 1-0 offering downstairs, ball 2. This one popped up. Goes out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jaden Hermson, quick check on Nedlin at third. Gives the nod, the 2-1. Outside, ball 3. 3-1. Ground ball. Backhanded catch. Throw over to first by Chute. Gets the out at first, but that brings in a run, and we're tied.
First baseman, number 7, Everett Holden.
So a fielder's choice brings up Everett Holden, and Holden looks at strike one. Tie ball game at 1 in the bottom of the first. The 0-1. In there for a ball. Downstairs. And the 1-1 followed to the backstop to make the count 1-2. Beckett bringing on deck for Westby, Coon Valley. 1-2 downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch, grounded foul. Down the third base line, we'll do it again. Jaden Hermson now up to 18 pitches on this inning. Gives the nod. And the 2-2. And that missed outside. Count goes full, 3-2 on Everett Holden. 2 out, nobody on. The payoff in there for a called strike 3. In the bottom of the first. 1 run, 1 hit. No errors and nobody left. 1 inning down. On Championship Tuesday at Dillman Memorial Field in Prairie du Chien, our score. Westby Coon Valley 1, Little Chute 1. The Mustangs up to bat next on American Legion Postseason Baseball on Driftless Sports Network, presented by Sups. Our play of the game today will be presented by UW Platteville. Big plays start with preparation, and so do great careers. Through hands-on learning, internships, and research opportunities, UW Platteville prepares career-ready graduates. It's a smart investment and one of the Midwest's best values in higher education. Learn more at go.uwplatt.edu/win. Also sponsored by Bappy, headquartered in Gays Mills. Bappy has been designing and manufacturing innovative HVAC sensors and building automation solutions since 1993. A longtime partner in the Southwest Wisconsin community, Bappy is also a great place to build a career and is often looking for talented people to join its team. Learn more about Bappy and current employment opportunities at bappyhvac.com. One inning in on a, we'll call it sticky, early afternoon here on the island in Prairie du Chien. Line score through 1 inning. Little Chute 1 run on 2 hits. Westby Coon Valley 1 run on 1 hit. Griffin Hank, Charlie Vanden Heuvel, and Leighton DeBruin will lead it off for the Mustangs in the top of the second.
Leading off the top of the second for the Mustangs. Third baseman number 7, Griffin Hank.
Griffin Hank, the defensive MVP in the first matchup against Westby. Pitch foul back for strike 1. Helped turn 3 double plays in that game, and this one hooking foul down the right field line to make the count 0-2. Had 5 assists and 3 putouts in that game as well. And Nedlund steps off the mound. Hank steps out of the box. Hank steps back in. And Nedlund with the 0-2, and this one going to hook foul. Griffin Hank swinging away, leading off the top of the second inning. He's fouled off the first 3 pitches in this at bat. The 0-2. And this one lifted over to second base. Anders Hoven calls for it, closes the glove on it, 1 gone. Brings up Charlie Vandenhoevel, the right fielder. Vandenhoevel's played a number of different positions in this tournament. We've seen him play in the outfield and a little bit of time at third base as well. Vandenhoevel swings and misses for strike 1. A 1 pitch. Fouled off his ankle. Count goes 0-2. Little Chute being really aggressive at the plate. Oh, 2. That one outside, a good take. Count is 1-2. I was just saying how Little Chute was basically swinging at every pitch that we've seen so far. The 1-2, check swing, and that's strike 3. Second strikeout for Devin Nedlin.
Number 21, Leighton DeBruin.
And brings up Leighton DeBruin, the DH, batting in place of the pitcher, Jaden Hermson. Righty batter, where's number 21? The pitch. Just missed outside, ball 1. Little Chute in the baby blue jersey tops with white pinstripes, white numbers. Westby Coon Valley in the red jersey tops with white pants. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on Leighton DeBruin. A red versus blue matchup in the state championship round. The 1-1 swung on a miss for strike 2. DeBruin's swing was just a little high. The 1-2 swung on a miss for strike 3. Pop out, strikeout, strikeout. The Mustangs are retired in order in the top of the second, and we head to the bottom of the second inning. Still tied at 1. American Legion Postseason Baseball and Driftless Sports Network is presented by Subs. Subs.com, fuel your fitness journey with a wide selection of products from a locally owned company. Visit Subs in Fenimore, Dubuque, or Platteville, or shop online at Subs.com. Use promo code DSN online, or mention DSN at any Subs location to save 10% on your next purchase. And my Pizza Ranch in Prairie du Chien, our lead coverage sponsor. Players and coaches competing in the tournament can enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet for just $9.99 throughout the tournament. It's a great way to refuel after the game with pizza, chicken, sides, and dessert. Stop by Pizza Ranch in Prairie du Chien and tell them you appreciate their support of local baseball and Driftless Sports Network. Definitely stopping there after the tournament is done. We're also sponsored by NG Coffee House, a cozy small town cafe where caffeine, cliffhangers, and community meet. Grab a latte, find a seat, and follow your next great story to NG Coffee House in Bloomington. Beckett Brigham, Will Keeneland, and Ben Rathel leading things off for the Westby Coon Valley Bandits in the bottom of the second inning. 1 run on 1 hit. 1 left on. As our good pal, Nate Beyer from GX3 Media, coming by here, saying hi to Radio Row in the press box. I was going to say, Nate, you got that knot between my shoulder blades. That was perfect. Not only does he have amazing photo skills and photo editing skills, he knows where the knots are in your back. Midway through the second inning, Beckett Brigham coming up to the plate. As Brigham waiting the first pitch from Jaden Hermson from Little Chute. That pitch high, ball 1. Hermson with the 1-0, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike on Beckett Brigham, the starting right fielder for Westby Coon Valley. Where's number 9? Bats right-handed. And the off-speed pitch misses upstairs. 2-1 the count. This one a chopper over to short. Jotun with the play. Throw to first. In time for the out. Brigham retired 6-3. Thought Foxio may have lost the ball for a moment, but able to recover and secure the ball in his glove to get the out. 1 away. And Will Keenlant's the left fielder coming in. He's been a pitcher, a DH, and an outfielder for the Bandits throughout this tournament. Upstairs for ball 1. The 1-0. That misses outside. Ball 2. Hermson's 2-0 offering. Misses low for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Jaden Hermson in danger of walking his first batter of the game. 3-0 finds the strike zone to make the count 3-1. Misses outside, ball 4. First walk for Hermson on the game. 1 on, 1 out, brings on Ben Rathel, the catcher for Westby Coon Valley. Another righty batter wearing number 13. And Rathel falls off the first pitch. No balls, 1 strike. Keenlance with a 2-step leadoff on first base. The 0-1, and this one ripped foul right in front of the Westby Coon Valley dugout. If you weren't awake over there, you're awake now. Count is 0-2. The 0-2. And this one line and caught. Throw over to first. And that's a double play. Goodness gracious, what a web gem by Will Jansen. Snagging that one out of the air, turning around, and picking off Keenlance at first base. A 4-3 double play ends the inning. How about that? No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We've played 2. And our score: Westby Coon Valley 1, Little Chute 1. We head to the 3rd on American Legion Postseason Baseball on Driftless Sports Network, presented by Sups. If your beverage doesn't have personality, you're doing it wrong. .08 serves handcrafted mocktails made with fresh ingredients and 0 alcohol. Perfect for game day, family events, or whenever you just want something that tastes amazing. Find .08 on Facebook and Instagram to see where you can find them next. .08, Mocked AF, no proof, just vibes. Also proudly sponsored by Oakooch Mountain General Store in Gaze Mills. From Oakooch Mountain Auto, Oakooch Mountain Outdoors to Oakooch Mountain Coffee, you'll find ASC certified quality auto care, outdoor gear, and all your favorite coffee choices and more. Plan a trip to Gaze Mills and visit Oakooch Mountain General Store to experience everything they have to offer. Also proudly sponsored by Supreme Graphics in downtown Prairie du Chien. Whether you need business cards, banners, signs, or other printed materials, Supreme Graphics is your local source for all your printing needs. Visit Supreme Graphics in downtown Prairie du Chien. Top of the 3rd inning. August Hawthorne, Reese Jotun, and Trevor Verhagen will lead it off. For the Mustangs, 1 run on 2 hits. They've left 1 runner stranded. Westby Coon Valley threw 1 inning, 1 run on 1 hit, and they've left 1 aboard. Nedlin with the first pitch of the third inning. This is the strike zone for ball one. Nedlin now up to 30 pitches on the game. And the 1-0, swung on and missed. 1-1 strike on the leadoff man, August Hawthorne. The 1-1, swing and a miss, strike two. One-two count on August Hawthorne, the leadoff batter, here in the top of the third inning. The 1-2, swing and a miss, but the ball gets away. And Hawthorne's going to be safe on the drop third strike.
Shortstop, number 20, Chute.
And now back to the top of the order with Reese Joten. Nedlin's pitch, skipped in the dirt. Nice stop by Ben Rathel. Holds August Hawthorne put at first base. Hawthorne taking a couple step lead off on first. And this one coming back, and it's off the thigh of Nedlin. Throw to first, and the runner's safe. So the pitch came back and hit Nedlin off his quad. Kerner fielded the ball, threw it across the diamond, but apparently wasn't in time. So 2 on, nobody out. And it's going to be ruled a single. That was just kind of bad luck if you're Westby Coon Valley. And Trevor Verhagen showing bunt. Doesn't get the bat back in time for strike one. Nedlin checking on Hawthorne at second. Verhagen showing bunt again. Runners go back to their respective bases. Count is now 0-2 on Verhagen. Verhagen grounded out to first base in his first at-bat. Oh, 2. And Verhagen fouls it off. Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Landusky at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. 2 on, nobody out. 0-2 count on Trevor Verhagen, the number 2 batter in the order for Little Chute. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Verhagen strikes out. 5th strikeout for Devin Nedlin. 1 gone in the inning, and now Garrett Whitman had an RBI single back in the first inning to put Little Chute on the board. He's got 2 runners on base at this at-bat. And a pickoff attempt. Hawthorne just getting back in time. That was a nice pickoff move by Nedlin, but Hawthorne reading that one. And that one misses outside. One ball, no strikes on Garrett Whitman. And that one a called strike at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Game also brought to you by Wood Law Firm, serving you in Fenimore and Boscobel for all your legal matters. Wood Law Firm in Fenimore and Boscobel. The 1-1, check swing, ball gets away, runners take off. Everyone moves over on the pass ball. Two in scoring position now for Little Chute. Two one outside, ball 3. Devin Nedlin the ball away from walking his first batter. He's got 5 strikeouts already on the game. And this one hit to deep right field. Brigham chases it down, makes the catch. Taking up and running is Hawthorne. And Hawthorne's going to get there safely. And a sac fly for Garrett Whitman drives in a go-ahead run for Little Chute. Also moves Reese Joten to third.
First baseman number 30, Noah Ossio.
Brings up Noah Fascio. Hit into a fielder's choice back in the first inning. And that ball gets away. Joten charging towards home, sliding, he's safe. Three-one Little Chute. One-0 count on Noah Fascio. And this one ripped back over to second base. Anders Hoven bobbles it, can't pick it up. And Fascio's going to be safe. And E4 gets Noah Fascio aboard. Brings up Will Jansen. There's a very loud semi-truck coming over the Wisconsin-Iowa Bridge out in the distance. And this one lined up the middle for a base hit. Fascio hustles to second. 2 runners aboard with 2 out.
Third baseman number 7, Griffin. Hank.
Will Jansen now goes 1 for 2 after striking out back in the first inning. Gets a single here. Now Griffin Hank popped out to second base in his last at bat. Trying to extend the inning for Little Chute. This one a slow roller back to the pitcher. Nedlin picks it up, throws to first, and that'll be the final out of the inning. 2 runs come across on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We head to the bottom of the third inning with the score. Little Chute 3, Westby Coon Valley 1. American Legion Postseason Baseball on Driftless Sports Network presented by Subs. Big moments deserve to be remembered, and GX3 Media captures the action, emotion, and atmosphere of local sports throughout Wisconsin's Coulee region. Follow Nate Beyer and GX3 Media on Facebook and browse the latest galleries at gx3media.smugmug.com. Highly, highly recommend checking out Nate's work on Facebook and on his website. Westby Coon Valley fans definitely know about it. Little Chute. If you're watching along, make sure you follow Nate. Nate's awesome at what he does. Also brought to you by Sports World in Prairie du Chien as your local sporting goods store. Sports World has you covered with everything from sporting equipment and custom team uniforms to screen printing and embroidery. Whether you're gearing up for the season or outfitting an entire team, step into Sports World in Prairie du Chien and see how they can help. Also by Subway in Prairie du Chien, whether you're grabbing lunch, dinner, or a bite after the game, Subway has your favorite freshly made sandwiches, wraps, salads, and more. Open until 10 p.m. There's even more time to stop in and enjoy a meal. Visit Subway in Prairie du Chien today. Order online at subway.com. Anders Hoven, Michael Larson, and Devin Nedlin will lead it off for Westby Coon Valley. 8, 9, and 1 hitters in the order. Hoven and Larson will have their first at-bats of the game. Both teams scoring 1 run in the first inning. And we just saw Little Chute score 2 runs in the top half of the third. Tyler Dictanis with you on Driftless Sports Network. Thanks for watching along on YouTube, Facebook Live, however you're watching American Legion postseason baseball. Glad you're spending part of your Tuesday afternoon with us. Anders Hoven, the lefty batter, coming up to the plate.
Number 6, Anders Hoven.
First pitch. Just catches the lower part of the strike zone for strike 1. Count quickly goes to 0-2 on Anders Hoven, the second baseman. And this one fouled back. And Hermson's pitch misses low for ball 1. Hermson's wind-up delivery, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Jaden Hermson, and now Michael Larson gets his first at-bat of the game. Starting center fielder for Westby Coon Valley today. Or left fielder, excuse me. No, center fielder. I had that written down right. This one, a ball. With things starting a little early, my penmanship really suffered as this one misses outside for ball 2. Some people say my C's look like L's anyway. And that misses outside. No, it catches the strike zone out of third. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Michael Larson. Devin Nedlin waiting for his turn on deck. Nedlin had a double back in the first inning to lead it off. And that will be skipped in the dirt to make the count full, 3-2. Payoff pitch from Hermson, and that's a called strike 3. Third strikeout, first time through the order for Hermson. Now back to the top of Devin Nedlin, 1 for 1 with a double. First pitch. Nice pitch. Called strike at the knees. Hermson's pitch count now up to 44. Pitch number 45 coming up here. Upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike, excuse me. And this one fouled back to make the count 1-2. We're at the time of day here in Prairie where the sun is starting to bake everyone in the press box now. 1-2, way high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out, no one on. Westby Coon Valley trying to extend the inning. Nedlin checked his swing. He did not go. Count goes full, 3-2 on this pitcher-on-pitcher matchup. Pair of lefties. The 3-2. And that's a called strike, 3 at the knees. Jaden Hermson strikes out the side. Through 3 complete. A good one here in Prairie du Chien. 3-1. Little Chute in front. American Legion Postseason Baseball on Driftless Sports Network is presented by Sups. Also brought to you in part by Papa Murphy's in Prairie du Chien, serving up a summer deal worth bringing home. Get $8.99 summer selects now through Labor Day. Pick up a fresh made-to-order take-and-bake pizza and enjoy it fresh from your own oven whenever you're ready. Visit Papa Murphy's in Prairie du Chien or order online at papamurphys.com. Also sponsored by Sups.com. Fuel your fitness journey with a wide selection of products from a locally owned company. Visit their Fenimore, Dubuque, or Platteville locations or shop online at Sups.com. Use promo code DSN online or mention DSN at any Sups location to save 10% on your next purchase. And those of you in the Little Chute area, there's a Sups location nearby in Oshkosh. Check out that store. Order online at Sups.com. Our play of the day, or play of the game, will be presented by UW Platteville. Big plays start with preparation, so do great careers. Through hands-on learning, internships, and research opportunities, UW Platteville prepares career-ready graduates. It's a smart investment and one of the Midwest's best values in higher education. Learn more at go.uwplatt.edu/win. Should also mention for people watching in the Little Chute area too, there is a Sups location now in Green Bay on Oneida Street. That one just opening fairly recently.
Number 22, Charlie Vanderbilt.
Charlie Vandenhoevel will lead it off for Little Chute in the top half of the 4th inning, followed by Leighton DeBruin and August Hawthorne, the 7, 8, 9 hitters in the order. First pitch. In there for a strike. And the 0-1 foul back. No balls, 2 strikes. The line scored through 3 complete innings. Little Chute 3 runs on 4 hits. Westby Coon Valley 1 run with 1 hit and 1 error. And that misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Also just got a message from the patriarch of Sups, Brent Scheckler. There's a location in Appleton as well. A lot of different places in the Little Chute area where you can find Sups locations, and that's a swinging strike 3 for Charlie Vandenhoevel.
GS number 21, Leighton DeBruin.
Brings up Leighton DeBruin, designated hitter. And looks at strike 1 at the knees. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2. And that's a called strike 3. DeBruin piling up the strikeouts.
August Hawthorne.
Brings up August Hawthorne, and Hawthorne, grounder over to short. Fensel with the field, throw to first in time for the out. Strikeout, strikeout, ground out. Everyone goes down in order in the top of the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning with our score, 3-1, Little Chute in front of Westby Coon Valley on American Legion Postseason Baseball on Driftless Sports Network, presented by Sups. Thanks again to our lead coverage sponsor, Pizza Ranch in Prairie du Chien. Players and coaches competing in the tournament can enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet for just $9.99 throughout the tournament. It's a great way to refuel after the game with pizza, chicken, sides, and dessert. Stop by Pizza Ranch in Prairie du Chien and tell them you appreciate their support of local baseball and Driftless Sports Network. Also, again, sponsored by UW Platteville. Big plays start with preparation, and so do great careers. Through hands-on learning, internships, and research opportunities, UW Platteville prepares career-ready graduates. It's a smart investment in one of the Midwest's best values in higher education. Learn more at go.uwplatt.edu/win. Maddox Fensel, Caden Kerner, and Everett Hovind coming up. Westby Coon Valley. Looking at the pitching stats so far in the game. Hermsen in 3 innings of work has only allowed 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. Devin Nedlin has allowed 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 7 strikeouts.
Shortstop, number 8, Maddox Fensel.
And the first pitch swung on a miss. And this one fouled back for strike 2. And that is going to be a called strike 3.
Third baseman, number 10, Caden Kerner.
One away. Brings up Caden Kerner. Kerner hit into a fielder's choice in his last at-bat in the first inning. The 0-1. Downstairs makes the count 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. And this one hit up the middle for a base hit. Caden Kerner gets a 1-out single, 1 on.
First baseman, number 7, Everett Hovind.
And that'll bring up Everett Hovind. Hovind struck out looking back in the first. Swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. And that one in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes on Everett Hovind. Caden Kerner, the runner at first base for the Bandits. And that one misses the zone to make the count 1-2. You can see it start to get a little bit darker to our west. And the 1-2. That's outside. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. What a pitch.
Right fielder, number 9, Beckett Brigham.
That is strikeout number 6 for Hermsen. Brings up Beckett Brigham. Grounded out 6-3. And takes strike 1 at the knees. The 0-1. And this one ripped foul right in front of the coaches, and that's in the gap where the fences are disconnected, right by the dugout. Nearly took out one of the Westby Coon Valley coaches. Look out. 0-2. In the dirt, ball one. Caden Kerner staying put at first base. As Whitman prevented that pitch from doing more damage and getting behind him. The 1-2. This one a chopper, and that's going to be a foul ball, just barely. Started fair and then bounced foul. Halfway up the line. Count stays at 1-2. If Beckett Brigham reaches base, Will Keenlance is on deck. Swing and a miss, strike three. Jaden Hermson piling on the strikeouts as well. No runs, one hit, no errors, and one left. Hermson gave up a single, but strikes out the other three batters in the inning. 4 complete here in Prairie du Chien at the 19U Class A State Baseball Tournament Championship round. Our score still 3-1. Little Chute in front of Westby Coon Valley. Today's game sponsored by the Frugal Floozies, helping you find the best deals on everything from fashion to everyday essentials. If you love saving money and still looking great, they've got you covered. Check them out on Facebook. And by NG Coffee House, a cozy small town cafe where caffeine, cliffhangers, and community meet. Grab a latte, find a seat, and follow on your next great story to NG Coffee House in Bloomington. Also by .08, serving handcrafted mocktails with fresh ingredients and zero alcohol. Perfect for game day, family events, or whenever you just want something that tastes amazing. Find .08 on Facebook and Instagram to see where you can find them next. .08, Mocked AF, no proof, just vibes. And for Little Chute fans, make sure you follow the Little Chute sports fan page on Facebook for all your up-to-date LC sporting news.
Shortstop, number 20, Reese Chute.
Go to the top of the fifth and the top of the order for Little Chute. Reese Joten, Trevor Verhagen, and Garrett Whitman leading it off. Third time through the order. As Nedlin winds up, delivers the first pitch in there for a strike. For Nedlin, coming into this inning. As that pitch in there for a strike as well. Nedlin in 4 innings. Allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, and 7 strikeouts. The 0-2, this one lined over to second base. Anders Hoven connects with twin brother Everett for the 4-3 groundout.
Number 6, Trevor Verhagen.
Brings up Trevor Verhagen. Grounded out to first base in the first inning, struck out in the third. He's 0 for 2. Lefty on lefty, first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1, and this one grounded, just staying fair. Scooped up by Hoven, and he'll tag first base. Verhagen grounds out to first base for the second time in the game. He goes 0 for 3, 2 away in the top half of the fifth, and now Garrett Whitman. Productive at the plate so far, had an RBI single back in the first inning and had a sacrifice fly RBI in the third. Checks his swing. It's going to be 1 ball, no strikes. Whitman looked like he was about to unload on that ball, but decided against it since it was too low in the zone. Swings and misses that time. 1-1 to count. Big swing that time there by Whitman. And the 1-1 finds the outer part of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Garrett Whitman. Edwin's delivery swung on. No, it's going to be fouled off. Must have got just a piece of it to stay alive, did Garrett Whitman. The 1-2, and this one chop foul on the third base side. Both pitchers now at 66 pitches on the game. Home plate umpire dusting off the plate. And Nedlin taking his time, towing the rubber. And Nedlin taking an extra moment to wipe off some beads of sweat on his forehead. Shakes out the first pitch, gives the nod for that one, and now Whitman stepping out of the box. One-two pitch, fouled off. As it looks like Whitman fouled that one off the ground and then ricocheted off his shoulder. Grimace for a brief moment, but collects himself back in the box. Still a 1-2 count. Noah Fascio on deck. That one's low for ball 2. Nearly scraped the ankles. The 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Another strikeout for Nedlin. 3 up, 3 down inning in the top half of the 5th. And to the bottom of the 5th inning we go with our score 3-1. Little Chute in front of Westby Coon Valley. 19U Class A State Tournament Championship Round on American Legion Postseason Baseball and Driftless Sports Network presented by SUPS. Our coverage is proudly sponsored by BAPI. Headquartered in Gays Mills, BAPI has been designing and manufacturing innovative HVAC sensors and building automation solutions since 1993. A longtime partner in the Southwest Wisconsin community, BAPI is also a great place to build a career and is often looking for talented people to join its team. Learn more about BAPI and current employment opportunities at BAPIHVAC.com. Also proudly sponsored by Oak Mountain General Store in Gays Mills. From Oak Mountain Auto, Oak Mountain Outdoors to Oak Mountain Coffee, you'll find ASE certified quality auto care, outdoor gear, and all your favorite coffee choices and more. Plan a trip to Gays Mills and visit Oak Mountain General Store to experience everything they have to offer. And by Supreme Graphics in downtown Prairie du Chien, whether you need business cards, banners, signs, or other printed materials, Supreme Graphics is your local source for all your printing needs. Visit Supreme Graphics in downtown Prairie du Chien. Coming up to bat for Westby Coon Valley in the bottom of the 5th, we'll see Will Keenlance, Ben Rathel, and Anders Hoven leading it off. Line score, 3 runs on 4 hits for Little Chute. And for Westby Coon Valley, 1 run on 2 hits with 1 error. Great pitching matchup between these two teams. Well, Keenlance coming up to the plate. Reached on a walk back in the 2nd inning.
Left fielder, number 14, Will Keeneland.
As the clouds have now covered up the sun. Much shadier all of a sudden. And the first pitch misses the zone for ball 1. Right as I say that, feels like the sun's starting to peek out again. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Catches the lower third of the strike zone to make the count 1-2. Will Keenlance, the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 5th. And that one's in the dirt. 2-2 the count. And the 2-2. Misses outside, and the count is full. The pitch upstairs for ball 4. Leadoff man is on for Westby Coon Valley in the 5th. Brings on Ben Rathel. Rathel hit into a 4-3 double play back in the 2nd inning. Pickoff attempts. Runner's back. Herndon keeping Keenelands in check. The pitch. In there for a strike. And Rathel lifts this one. Foul territory. And out of play. Noah Fascio trying to chase that one down. Ran out of the room. He'll jog back to first. And Ben Rathel with an 0-2 count. Trying to help Westby Coon Valley find some runs here. And that pitch is outside. Ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes the count. The pitch. And this one lifted as Rathel stays alive at the plate. And that one's low for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Will Keenelands the runner at first. Rathel at the plate. Anders Hoven on deck. Another pickoff attempt. Keenelands gets back. Here's the 2-2. And that's a called strike at the knees. Rathel goes down looking. 1 on, 1 out. Brings up Anders Hoven.
Second baseman, number 6, Anders Hoven.
8th strikeout of the game for Jaden Hermson. First pitch in this at bat. Throw back to first after the pitch, and the runner's picked off. Well, Keenelands gets caught napping. Anders Hoven now at the plate with a 1-0 count. And that pitch way high. 2-0 the count. Anders Hoven struck out in his last at bat in the 3rd inning. Struck out swinging. And the 1-1 in the dirt. Two balls, 1 strike is the count. The pitch. That's a strike at the knees. If Hoven reaches base, Michael Larson standing on deck for the Bandits. 2-2, just missed low. Herndon keeps trying to paint that lower corner in the zone. Just missed that time. Now a full count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And Hermson gets his 9th strikeout of the game as we end the 5th inning with the score. Little Chute 3, Westby Coon Valley 1. American Legion Postseason Baseball on Driftless Sports Network is presented by Sups. Thanks again to our sponsors at Breckler Insurance Group for all your insurance needs. See Steve Landusky at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. And by Wood Law Firm serving you in Fenimore and Boscobel for all your legal matters. Wood Law Firm in Fenimore and Boscobel. Big moments deserve to be remembered. And GX3 Media captures the action, emotion, and atmosphere of local sports throughout Wisconsin's Coulee region. Follow Nate Beyer and GX3 Media on Facebook and browse the latest galleries at gx3media.smugmug.com. And Nate is here, so you know that it is a big game if Big Game Nate is at your game. American Legion Baseball on DSN, also proudly sponsored by Sports World and Prairie du Chien. As your local sporting goods store, Sports World has you covered with everything from sporting equipment and custom team uniforms to screen printing and embroidery. Whether you're gearing up for the season or outfitting an entire team, stop into Sports World and Prairie du Chien and see how they can help. And my Papa Murphy's in Prairie du Chien serving up a summer deal worth bringing home. Get $8.99 summer selects now through Labor Day. Pick up a fresh made-to-order take-and-make pizza and enjoy it hot from your own oven whenever you're ready. Visit Papa Murphy's in Prairie du Chien or order online at papamurphys.com. Line score through 5 innings. 3 runs on 4 hits for Little Chute. Westby Coon Valley, 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error.
Number 6, Anders Hoven.
Anders
First baseman number 30, Noah Fasio.
Anders Hoven is the new pitcher for, or Maddox Fensel, excuse me, is the new pitcher for. Yep, Maddox Fensel. Yep, Maddox Fensel is pitching, not Anders Hoven. So Fensel takes over for Devin Nedlin. First pitch is a ball. Noah Fasio at the plate. And Fasio takes ball 2. Fasio, Will Jansen, and Griffin Hank will lead it off for Little Chute in the top half of the 6th, leading 3-1. And that one in there for a strike. Count is 3-1 on Noah Fasio. And that's upstairs for ball 4, and Fasio's aboard. Will Jansen coming up to the plate. He had a single back in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2.
Second baseman number 4, Will Jansen.
Nedlin's day on the mound ends with 5 innings pitched, 3 runs earned, no walks, 8 strikeouts. And the first pitch is ball 1 to Will Jansen. Fensel's pitch, off speed, finds the strike zone. 1-1 the count on Will Jansen. The sun peeking through the clouds again. And the 1-1 fouled over the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2, and this one hit to left field. Keeneland tracking it down, makes the catch. Haven't seen a lot of fly balls in the outfield today, as this pitcher's duel has resulted in a lot of strikeouts. In fact, that's the first fly out of the game for Little Chute. And pitch downstairs for ball 1. Throw back to first as Noah Fasio being kept in check by Fensel. And And this one hit to left field. Keeneland's trying to chase this one down. It's over his head, and that'll drop for a base hit. Fascio trucking to third. He's going to go home. Fascio charging towards home. Sliding. He is safe. Griffin Hank comes through. Fascio scoring all the way from first. Makes it 4-1. It is an RBI double for Griffin Hank.
Charlie Vandenheuvel.
One on, one out. New score 4-1. Fensel checking on Griffin Hank at second base. The first pitch to Vandenheuvel is going to be ripped foul down the left field line. Fensel's 0-1 pitch, skipped in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Griffin Hank, the runner at second base, cashing in on the RBI double that scored Noah Fascio. And the 1-1, this one hit to left field. Keeneland's diving to make the catch, but it's going to find its way to the turf. It gets behind him. Griffin Hank rounds third. Little Chute scores again. That'll be another RBI double for Little Chute. Charlie Vandenheuvel coming through.
The DH number 21, Leighton DeBruin.
Brings on the DH, Leighton DeBruin. 5-1 the score. And Will Keeneland's giving a thumbs up from the outfield and signal to Ben Rathel that he's ready to go. Charlie Vandenheuvel and Griffin Hank with back-to-back RBI doubles. Scores 2 runs in the top of the 6th to make it a 5-1 game. As DeBruin takes strike 1. DeBruin has struck out twice. And a pickoff attempt. Vandenheuvel gets back in time. So with Fensel moving to the pitcher's mound, Micah Larson moves to short. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Nedlin goes to center field. Everyone else staying put in their respective positions. 0-2, skipped in the dirt. Vandenheuvel going to third, and he will hold up there. One ball, 2 strikes, runner at third with 1 out. Leighton DeBruin trying to avoid striking out for the 3rd time, and any hit deep in the outfield should score Vandenheuvel from third. And DeBruin takes the 1-2 pitch, high and out. Two. Misses high, and the count is full on Leighton DeBruin. August Hawthorne waiting on deck for Little Chute. Swing and a miss, strike 3. DeBruin strikes out for the 3rd time. 2 gone. Runner at third, and now August Hawthorne struck out in the third, grounded out 6-3 in the fourth. The pitch. And this one lined to right field for a base hit. RBI single for August Hawthorne.
Shortstop number 20, Reese Chute.
Brings on Reese Jotun. 3 runs coming across in the 6th inning. Since Fensel took over the pitching duties from Nedlin. And this one lined to left field, and that's a base hit. Jotun gets on. His 3rd single of the game.
Trevor Verhagen.
Brings on Trevor Verhagen. 0 for 3. He's grounded out to first base twice and then a strikeout as well. Fensel checking on the runner at second. The pitch. Misses the zone, ball 1. Hawthorne the runner at second, Jotun the runner at first. Verhagen at the plate. Garrett Whitman standing on deck for Little Chute. And Fensel with the pickoff, and that throw gets in and out of the glove. But Larson able to prevent it from going further and allowing Hawthorne to take off for third. One-0 pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. Little Chute is undefeated in the tournament. They've actually won 11 straight games coming into this one. Setting the tone here, and this one finds the zone, upper third for strike 1. When you're hot, and this team has certainly looked the part. Two-one. And this one ripped into right field for a base hit. Verhagen gets his first hit of the game. Here's a throw home, and being tagged out is August Hawthorne, and that will end the inning. So Verhagen gets the single, but a great throw from Brigham out in right field, getting the ball home. And Rathel applies the tag on August Hawthorne to end the inning. So 2 left, but 3 runs come across on 5 hits. No errors, and 2 left. Midway through the 6th inning. Little Chute 6, Westby Coon Valley 1. American Legion postseason baseball on Driftless Sports Network is presented by Subs. Our game brought to you by Subway and Prairie du Chien. Whether you're grabbing lunch, dinner, or a bite after the game, Subway has your freshly made sandwiches, wraps, salads, and more. Now open until 10 p.m. There's even more time to stop in and enjoy a meal. Visit Subway and Prairie du Chien today or order online at subway.com. And by subs.com, fuel your fitness journey with a wide selection of products from a locally owned company. Visit Subs in Fenimore, Dubuque, or Platteville, or shop online at subs.com. Use promo code DSN online or mention DSN at any Subs location to save 10% on your next purchase. Also by UW Platteville, our Play of the Game sponsor. UW Platteville, big plays start with preparation and so do great careers. Through hands-on learning, internships, and research opportunities, UW Platteville prepares career-ready graduates. It's a smart investment and one of the Midwest's best values in higher education. Learn more at go.uwplatt.edu/win. Still on the mound for Little Chute is Jaden Hermson. Hermson's stat line heading into the 6th inning. 5 innings pitched, 1 earned run allowed, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. Early candidate for our Sups player of the game. As Michael Larson comes up to the plate, and he takes ball 1 to lead off the bottom of the 6th. The 1-0 swung on a miss, or swung and fouled, excuse me. Got a piece of it to make the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Jaden Hermson getting a new ball from the home plate umpire. Michael Larson at the plate. Devin Nedlund and Maddox Fensel are due up for Westby Coon Valley. And the 1-1 swung on a miss for strike 2. The 1-2 in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Michael Larson. And Larson calls for time. Two. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 10th strikeout for Hermson. Brings on Devin Nedlund. Had a double in the 1st inning. Struck out looking in the 3rd. Was a starting pitcher for Westby Coon Valley in this game before being pulled in the 6th. Check swing. And it's still a called strike. The 1-1. That's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Devin Nedlund. Maddox Fensel on deck. And this one, a grounder over to short. Jansen fields it, throws to Facio in time for the out. Nedlund goes down 4-3, brings up Maddox Fensel. Had a sacrifice bunt in the 1st inning and struck out swinging in the 4th. Hermson's pitch misses outside for ball 1. Hermson at 94 pitches. Gives the nod. And the 1-0. Upstairs, ball 2. Hermson now has 10 more pitches to work with. And that one catches the strike zone to make the count 2-1. That one sails way high for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hermson's only walked 2 batters. 3-1 pitch, and this one fouled off. Maddox Fensel runs the count full. And this one, a hot shot up the gut for a base hit. Maddox Fensel with a 2-out single.
Third baseman, number 10.
1 on, 2 out. Now Caden Kerner, he had a single back in the 4th inning. Hit into a fielder's choice in the 1st inning as well. Kerner's 1 for 2, and Hermson's pitch count is now at 99. This will be pitch number 100. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And this one lifted deep left field. Hiptis backing up. And he runs into the fence and the ball drops. Fensel rounding third. And Fensel will score. And that is an RBI double for Caden Kerner. New life for Westby Coon Valley. 6-2.
First baseman, number 7. Everett.
Hiptis is in the game in left field. And just out of his reach, as he ran out of room, allows the run to come in for Westby Coon Valley, and the first pitch in this at-bat is popped up by Everett Hoven. Caden Kerner, the runner at second. Everett Hoven at the plate. Beckett Brigham is on deck. Z1 pitch misses outside for ball one. 1-1 downstairs. That was pitch 104. 2-1. Hot shot back over to first base, and Facio gets that one up, tags the bag, and that wraps up the inning. One run comes across on 2 hits. No errors, and 1 left. Six complete innings. And our score, Little Chute 6, Westby Coon Valley 2. American Legion Postseason Baseball on Driftless Sports Network presented by SUPS. Coming up for Little Chute, it'll be Garrett Whitman, who's 1 for 3 with 2 RBI. Noah Facio 0 for 2, and Will Jansen 1 for 3. The line score heading into the 7th. Little Chute 6 runs on 9 hits with no errors. Westby Coon Valley 2 runs on 4 hits with 1 error. Our game today, sponsored by Pizza Ranch in Prairie du Chien, our lead coverage sponsor. Players and coaches competing in the tournament can enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet for just $9.99 throughout the tournament. It's a great way to refuel after the game with pizza, chicken, sides, and dessert. Stop by Pizza Ranch in Prairie du Chien and tell them you appreciate their support of local baseball and Driftless Sports Network. Also by Sups.com. Fuel your fitness journey with a wide selection of products from a locally owned company. Visit Sups in Fenimore, Dubuque, or Platteville, or shop online at Sups.com. Use promo code DSN online, or mention DSN at any Sups location to save 10% on your next purchase. Michael Larson will be the new pitcher for Westby Coon Valley. Fensel goes back to his shortstop position. As Whitman coming up to the plate.
Leading off the top of the 7th for the Mustangs. The catcher, number 14, Garrett Whitman.
So Michael Larson coming up to the pitcher's mound. Maddox Fensel pitching in 1 inning of work, allowed 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. The first pitch of this inning to Garrett Whitman is a ball. And this one lifted to right field. Brigham calls for it, makes the catch, 1 away.
First baseman, number 30, Noah Facio.
No, Facio walked in his last at bat. He's reached base every time that he's been at the plate, but hit into a fielder's choice in the first inning, reached on an error in the third. First pitch in there for a strike. The righty Larson throws that one low. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one a hot shot over to second base, and Hoven lost it for a moment, trying to skip it in, and that's going to get away. Another E4 puts Facio on. And now Will Jansen coming up.
Second baseman, number 4, Will Jansen.
Brings on Will Jansen. Struck out in the first, singled in the third. Flew out to left in the sixth. 1 for 3. Swings and misses. And this one a ground ball. That's fair. Along the left field line. It'll be a single for Will Jansen. Two on, 1 out. Brings up Griffin Hank. Had an RBI double in his last at bat. He's 1 for 3. The first of back-to-back RBI doubles back in the 6th inning that brought 3 across. And this one fouled back. The 0-1 pitch. This one hit to deep left field. Keenlitz trying to track it down. It goes over his head. That'll drop for a hit. Facio rounds third. Jansen also rounding third. 2 runs come across. It's a 2-run double for Griffin Hank. Griffin Hank getting it done in the batter's box today. Makes the score 8-2. Little Chute in front of Westby Coon Valley. Charlie Vandenheuvel, he had an RBI double after striking out twice. First pitch. I believe that's inside. Ball 1. Larson with the delivery. Misses low. Ball 2. And the 2-0, this one fouled back. Two balls, 1 strike the count on Charlie Vandenheuvel. Leighton DeBruin, believe, is on deck. 2-1, and this one lined to left field. Keenlitz, and that one's over his head. Griffin Hank hustles to home plate. Another RBI double for Charlie Vandenheuvel. Feeling like deja vu all over again. Both Griffin Hank and Charlie Vandenheuvel hit RBI doubles in back-to-back innings. 9-2. Little Chute in front. Little Chute has scored 3 runs in the 6th, 3 runs in the 7th. And now Jaden Hermson will come up to the plate. Going to bat for his own position as they pull Leighton DeBruin from the DH spot. Count is 0-1. DeBruin struck out 3 times. And Hermson fouls this one off down the left field line. No balls, 2 strikes on Hermson. August Hawthorne standing on deck for Little Chute. And this is the most runs scored by the Mustangs in the tournament in a game. And that one low for ball 1. Little Chute won 7-0 against Campbellsport, 6 runs against Westby in the first matchup, 6 runs against Stratford, and 5 against Gaze Mills. And this one, a chopper over to the first base side. Hoven will toss to Larson for the force out, and that moves Vanden Heuvel off the base path, and he will be tagged out. So a base running blunder by Charlie Vanden Heuvel leads to a double play, and that ends the inning. So credit. That is a, how do we score that? A 3-1-5 double play. One of the crazier things that we've seen in the tournament. But we're midway through the 7th inning with the score Little Chute 9, Westby Coon Valley 2. Updated line score, 9 runs on 12 hits for Little Chute, 2 runs on 4 hits for Westby Coon Valley. And Westby Coon Valley with its last chance coming up in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Bandits will send up Brigand, Keeneland, and Rathel. And we have a pitching change for Little Chute as Griffin Hank will now take the mound. Hermson's day in 6 innings and 105 pitches. 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts. Worthy of our Subs.com player of the game. As far as play of the game, brought to you by UW Platteville. I think that 4-3 double play that we saw in the 2nd inning. Thought that was a big momentum swing for Little Chute. Because right after that, it was still a tie ball game at that point, and felt like the momentum had officially swung Little Chute's way. They'd scored 2 runs in the top of the 3rd, 3 in the top of the 6th, and then 3 in the 7th. Westby Coon Valley, 1 run in the 1st and 1 run in the 6th. So with Griffin Hank on the bump,
right fielder number 9, Beckett Brigand.
We'll reset the defensive alignment for Little Chute as Beckett Brigand will step up to the plate. And Brigand fouls off the first pitch. In the outfield for Little Chute, it's Hiptis, Verhagen, and Hermson. Then from 3rd to 1st, Vanden Heuvel, Jotun, Jansen, and Fascio. Whitman still behind home plate for the Mustangs. And this one lifted into center field. Verhagen tracking it down and making a catch in center field for the first out.
Number 15, Archer.
One away. Little Chute 2 outs away from its first ever American Legion State Championship. And a new hitter for Westby Coon Valley. Archer Carl at the plate. Carl takes strike one. Batting in place of Will Keenelands. And this one a liner. Caught on a hop by Vanden Heuvel across the diamond, and that's in time for the out. 5-3 ground out.
Catcher 13, Ben Rathel.
Ben Rathel represents the last out that Little Chute needs to close this one out. Rathel hit into that double play in the second inning that we were just talking about and then struck out looking in the fifth. First pitch, down low, ball one. As the park gets eerily quiet. The 1-0. Chopper, and it's going to be foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Griffin Hank going back to the mound. The 1-1 offering from Hank, and this one a chopper over to second base. Jansen will play it, throw to first. That's in time, and Little Chute brings home the Class A state championship title for the first time in program history.
Coon Valley. Westby Coon Valley 2. The state champions. The Little Chute Mustangs.
The Mustangs win the state championship. Your final score, 9-2. Little Chute, 9 runs on 12 hits with no errors. Westby Coon Valley, 2 runs on 4 hits. And I'm going to step aside for a brief moment while we bring you the post-game festivities as Little Chute brings home the title. The Mustangs are champions in Class A American Legion Baseball in the state of Wisconsin. Here's more for the postgame ceremony.
Congratulate both teams for a fine tournament.
Okay, here we go for Westby Coon Valley to end up 3-2 in this state tournament. And the following is what happened in this ball game. 2 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors, 1 left on base, 2 of the 2 runs, 2 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors, 1 left on base, both runs. The losing pitch was Devin Nedlund. He had 5 innings. He gave up 3 runs, 4 hits, 3 outs, nobody. He struck out 8. Seven losing pitchers. 5 innings. Right now. 3 it down. 4 hits. Westby, Devin Nedlund, top of the order, was 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Devin Nedlund 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Maddox Stencil was 1 for 2 with a run scored. Maddox Stencil 1 for 2 with a run scored. Caden Kerner was 2 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Caden Kerner 2 for 3 with a double and a run scored. The bottom 6 batters for Westby did not get any hits at all. So we have 2 runs, 4 hits, left on base, both runs scored. Nedlund, the leader, as Maddox Stencil, Martin Carson, and Westby finished it up with a margin of 3 wins and 2 losses on the season. And over the total season, and we'll be back in 60 seconds to take a look at those scores.
Right? Again, I'd like to thank both teams for a great tournament. So, our closing ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wisconsin American Legion Baseball Association invites you to participate in the closing ceremony of the Class A state tournament. Your attention is directed to home plate. Representing the WALBA is Nate Chaka, Region 8 Director. Representing the local organizing committee are Drew Bodie and Bjorn Thompson.
Played very, very well throughout the entire tournament. He played well today as well.
At this time, we will name the 18
No errors.
all-tournament team members.
6 of the 9 runs are earned. Again for Little Chute, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors, 5 left on base, 6.
From Prairie du Chien will be Bryce Lenzendorf and Blake Reynolds.
He gave up 2 runs and 4 hits, walked 2 and struck out 10. Again, winning pitcher for Little Chute is Jaden Hermson.
From Oricon, Jay Graven and Reed Borlaug. From Campbellsport, Braden Booty and Levi Bentz. From Stratford, Brady Bird and Drew Blue. From Gaze Mills, Caden Roberts and Cooper Lummis. For Westby, Coon Valley,
Will Johnson,
Everett Holden.
There's your wallet, buddy.
What's that? Oh, thank you.
I got it out of your pocket, but I didn't get it off the floor.
Appreciate that.
Ben Raythel. Beckett Brigham. And Maddox Pencil. For Little Chute, Garrett Whitman. Noah Pasio. Jade Hermison. and Reese Chute. Please step forward for a group picture. Okay? Okay, we're going to do individual medals for the runner-up team, which will be the Westby Coon Valley Bandits. We have Devin Nedlin. Connor Miller. Micah Larson. Chase Quillhorst. Anders Proven. Everett Hoven. Maddox Pencil. Beckett Brigham. Caden Kerner. Cole Steinhoff. Cooper Pencil. Ben Rathel. Will Keenlance. Archer Carl. Gavin Fortune. And Hudson Lee. Your coaches for the Bandits, head coach John Hamilton, Scott Pring, and Brett Nedlin. Now the individual medals for the championship team. For Little Chute, Braden Meyerhofer High Pass. Will Jansen. Trevor Burhagen. Griffin Hank. Jackson Romanesco. August Hawthorne. Garrett Whitman. Jaden Hermson. Reese Chute. Leighton DeBruin. Charlie Vandehugel. Jacob Nelson. and Noah Basios. The head coach for Little Chute is Brady Wigman, assisted by Matthew Cook. At this time, we would like to announce the Sportsmanship Award, and that was awarded to the team from Athens. Let's give it a hand. Just a few more things to wrap up here. We have a hitting champion. Our hitting champion is Garrett Whitman. You might as well stay up there, Garrett. Our MVP, Garrett Whitman. Will the coach from the runner-up team please step forward for your team trophy? That'll be John Hamilton. Well, Brady Wigman, of the state champion, Little Chute Mustang, please step forward for your team trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Class A state tournament here at Prairie du Chien. The Wisconsin American Legion Baseball Association appreciates your support of American Legion Baseball. Thank you for attending, and please drive home safely. Thanks again.
And that will put a bow on the American Legion postseason baseball coverage here on Driftless Sports Network. Congratulations again to the Little Chute Mustangs winning its first ever state championship in American Legion baseball program history. It's the fourth time that they've reached the tournament and the first time they get to bring home the gold. Thank you to everyone who was watching along on Driftless Sports Network all 3 weekends of our coverage on DSN, on YouTube, and Facebook Live. Thank you to all of our great sponsors, including Sups, Pizza Ranch, UW Platteville, the Frugal Floozies, NG Coffee House in Bloomington, .08, Bappy and Okooch Mountain General Store in Gaze Mills, Supreme Graphics in Prairie du Chien, Breckler Insurance Group, Wood Law Firm, GX3 Media, Sports World in Prairie du Chien, and Subway and Papa Murphy's in Prairie du Chien. The player of the game, brought to you by Sups.com. Fuel your fitness journey with a wide selection of products from a locally owned company. Visit Sups in Fenimore, Dubuque, or Platteville, or shop online at Sups.com. Goes to Jaden Hermson, the pitcher for Little Chute. 6 innings of work. Allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and 10 strikeouts. And the play of the game was the double play that was turned to end the second inning. A flare shot by Fensel of Westby Coon Valley. Caught by Will Jansen at second and quickly gunned it over to first to get the second out. Swung the momentum officially to Little Chute's way for the remainder of the game, as Little Chute would outscore Westby Coon Valley 8-1 the rest of the game. And that play of the game brought to you by UW Platteville. Big plays start with preparation, and so do great careers through hands-on learning, internships, and research opportunities. UW Platteville prepares career-ready graduates. It's a smart investment and one of the Midwest's best values in higher education. Learn more at go.uwplatt.edu/win. And that'll do it for us at the 19U Class A State Baseball Tournament in Prairie du Chien. I'm Tyler Dictanis. Thank you so much for joining us all throughout this tournament here in Prairie du Chien. And we will now turn our attention to high school football in Southwest Wisconsin. We'll see you in a few weeks. So long from St. Ferial Island in Prairie du Chien.